them back, and that there's probably a whole great, wide world out there to discover, full of perfectly suitable bachelors and dream careers. But I will never know, because I am dead. I am dead in the hallways of CCHS. Yes, Waylon, says Miss Laverne. Why don't you go ahead and wait out in the hallway for me? I'm nearly done with Tucker. Tucker smirks because, of course, and the way his two bottom teeth gap a little makes my guts rumble. To Tucker, I'm just Waylon, the same kid he's gone to school with since we were hugging our respective moms' legs as they dropped us off for our first day of kindergarten, and the same guy he ditched mid-group project sophomore year. I try not to travel outside of my own very small social circle, and group projects are a perfect reminder of why I shouldn't ever bother. I wait out in the hall, and surprisingly, I do not die. A few minutes later, Miss Laverne opens the door, and Tucker and I do an awkward tango as he tries to exit and I try to enter. Excuse me, I grumble, my voice way deeper than it normally is. Sorry, he grunts without bothering to make eye contact with me. I don't even try to respond before Miss Laverne shuts the door because if I open my mouth, I might hiss at him. Miss Laverne, a black woman around the age of my Grammy, with soft brown walnut-shaped eyes and the most perfect Cupid's bow I've ever seen, plops down on the cot. I take her chair, twirling in a circle, like I'm some kind of office chair figure skater. I can find the glamour in anything. My twin sister Clementine swears it's a gift. Shaking her head, Miss Laverne says, You really did drop that piping hot churro on my floor, didn't you? I sigh. And Gloria said it was their last one. Life is a series of tragedies. She lies back and crosses her ankles, her feet clad in bright white orthopedic shoes as they dangle off the edge. God, those things look comfortable. Why do all shoes that are basically pillows for your feet always have to be ugly? Is it some sort of sick universal law? Today, Miss Laverne's hair is a wavy dark brown bob with a few golden highlights. My first favorite thing about Miss Laverne is her willingness to give me safe harbor. My second favorite thing about Miss Laverne is her rotating collection of wigs. Shirts and skins in PE class, huh? asks Miss Laverne. I nod. Life really is a series of tragedies, she confirms. 2. Clem and I are twins who have been raised with one universal truth. When you're a twin, nothing is entirely your own. And for our 16th birthday, my parents demonstrated this by giving us every teenager's dream gift, a car. Of course, our parents would see no problem in giving us one single car, to share. The truck, or Beulah, as we have lovingly named her, is a cobalt blue single-cab hand-me-down that was once Dad's work truck. Since Clem barely passed the driving test, and in a rather dramatic fashion, she only drives when she absolutely has to. So I am her eternal designated driver. Still, this clunker of a vehicle is 50% hers, which is why I'm sitting in the parking lot waiting for my sister, who is waiting for her girlfriend. Yeah, you heard that right. My twin sister is a lover of the ladies. Our parents basically hit the queer lottery. Clem! I shout out the driver's side window. Clementine! She twirls around at the front of the parking lot, her mouth set into a deep pout. 2 long orange braids lie down the front of her shoulders over her striped ringer t-shirt, and bright red glasses frame her soft blue eyes. Mom always jokes that no one actually knows the real texture of Clem's hair because she's been wearing it in braids every day since we were kids. Straight out of the shower and into 2 braids. When I've prodded her about cutting them off, she gets weirdly defensive and begins to pet them, like they're the source of everything that makes her Clementine. My twin is only a few inches shorter than me, which means she towers over her girlfriend, Hannah. Just behind Clem, Hannah saunters out of the school entrance, flocked by her posse of oddball friends, and waves a quick goodbye to them. Even though Hannah's general response to people seems to be that she's allergic, she takes Clem's hand, and her whole expression gets a massive glow-up. Hannah is a small person with big energy. I can't imagine she's taller than 5'3", but honestly, anything shorter than 5'9", and I lose my ability to discern height. You're either shorter than me or much shorter than me. Unless you're Tucker Watson, in which case you're slightly taller than me.